Welcome in, my nice-hearted listener. Welcome, my honeys. And a very, very special welcome to my dear Boto, my beautiful Taurus.
Haha, yes. Welcome, everyone.
I'm practically bouncing in my chair right now. I have been looking through these astrological charts, and oh my gosh,
I know, I can totally see that. You have literally been vibrating since we sat down in the studio.
can't help it.
But honestly, looking at what we've got in front of us, the excitement is completely justified. It is just so wonderful to be here, sharing this really warm space with you and, our amazing listeners.
It really, really is. And when we look at this week's sky energies, there is just this massive shift happening.
Absolutely, a huge shift.
Right, like we've been reading through all these transit reports, and the big consensus is that those heavy, confusing, just really muddy retrogrades are finally ending.
Thank goodness. Because, for anyone who doesn't know, a retrograde is basically that optical illusion where a planet looks like it's moving backward in the sky from our perspective on Earth.
Yeah, which just feels awful down here.
It does. Astrologically, it translates to delays, miscommunications, and just feeling like you are, I don't know, walking through thick mud.
Ugh, the worst.
But that is over. We are stepping into a period of serious forward momentum right now.
Yes. And Taurus are impatient. I'm getting straight to the point. Let's talk about Monday.
Let's do it.
Because the charts are saying the universe isn't just like letting you gently wake up from this retrograde slumber. It is handing you an absolute jolt of lightning right out of the gate.
That is the perfect way to describe it, actually. On Monday, the charts show the moon forming a direct conjunction with Uranus right in the sign of Taurus.
Okay, wait, let's pause for a second. What exactly is a conjunction, in astrological terms, and why does it matter so much that it's happening with Uranus?
Great question. So a conjunction happens when two celestial bodies meet at the exact same degree of longitude in the zodiac.
Right, so they're right on top of each other.
Exactly. Imagine two different instruments in an orchestra suddenly playing the exact same note at the exact same time. Their energies fuse together and they just amplify one another.
Oh, I love that analogy.
Thanks. So in this case, the two instruments are the moon and Uranus. Now, the moon governs our internal world, right? Our emotions, our need for security, and those daily comforting habits we all have.
Which, for a Taurus, is everything. Emotional security and a solid daily routine are basically the Taurus love language.
Precisely. But then you have Uranus, and astronomically, Uranus is just fascinating.
Right.
It's the only planet in our solar system that rotates completely on its side. It has a 98-degree tilt, so it literally rolls through space like a barrel instead of spinning like a top.
That is so weird to picture.
Right. And because it behaves so radically differently from every other planet, astrologically, Uranus is the great rebel. It is the awakener. It's the planet of sudden lightning-fast changes, innovation, and just total unpredictability.
Wait. So, a Taurus having their predictable routine hit by the planet of unpredictable rebellion. Oh my gosh. My dear Bokeh, I know you. I know you love your comfort zone.
They really do.
You hate it when someone even moves your favorite coffee mug a few inches to the left. This sounds like, I don't know, someone rearranging your perfectly organized living room while you are fast asleep.
Haha, it absolutely can feel that way. When the moon and Uranus fuse their energies, it creates this sudden emotional spark. It can feel a little disorienting at first, especially for a fixed earth sign like Taurus that just thrives on stability. You might wake up on Monday and suddenly feel this restless electric buzz in your chest.
Like you drank too much coffee, but in your soul.
Yes. Exactly like that. The usual routine just won't cut it. Plans you made might get unexpectedly canceled, or, you might be the one doing the canceling.
Okay, so if I'm a Taurus listening to this, I might be getting a little nervous right now. Am I just going to be thrown into pure chaos this week?
Not at all. And all the sources are very, very clear on this point. This unexpected jolt is actually a brilliant, necessary spark.
Okay, phew.
Yeah, it is designed to wake you up. Uranus doesn't create chaos just to mess with you. It shakes things up to set you free from stagnation.
Ah, so it's liberation. It's basically breaking the chains you didn't even realize were holding you down.
Exactly. The indicator suggests this might lead you to make sudden, really bold decisions this week.
Like what kind of decisions?
Well, because the moon rules the physical body and emotions, you might look in the mirror and decide to completely change your physical appearance. We are talking a radical new haircut, a totally different aesthetic, or just throwing out half your closet.
I love that. Out with the old.
But it goes deeper, too. You might look at a stagnant job or a relationship that has been quietly, draining your energy for months and suddenly find the voice to just say out loud, I can't continue like this.
Wow. That is so powerful. That moment of absolute clarity where you just know your own worth. It's like the universe is handing you a pair of heavy-duty scissors and saying, cut the strings. And because this is happening in your own sign, my dear Taurus, you have the total cosmic authority to make those cuts. Expect the unexpected. Embrace the disruption, because it is leading you toward a much more authentic version of yourself.
Wonderfully said, truly.
But hold on, let's think about the logical next step here. Because if Uranus is prompting me to radically change my identity, to wake up and cut the strings,
Right.
it logically follows that the people in my life who were comfortable with the old me might push back. Like, if I'm suddenly setting boundaries and leveling up, how do my friends react? Do the charts say anything about our social circles?
They absolutely do, and you hit the nail right on the head. This raises a crucial point, and the astrological charts for this week have a very specific answer for it.
Oh, tell me.
While you are experiencing this Uranus awakening, the Sun and Saturn are forming a very potent conjunction in your 11th house.
Okay, let's break that down for everyone.
Yeah.
First, what is the 11th house?
So, in astrology, the sky is divided into 12 sections, or houses, and each one governs a different area of life. The 11th house is the zone of friendships, social networks, group dynamics, and the communities we belong to.
Got it. So the spotlight is completely on our social circle. But what you just said, Uranus is bringing this dynamic, liberating, rule-breaking energy.
Yes.
Why is Saturn suddenly showing up? Isn't Saturn the planet of rules and restrictions? That feels like stepping on the gas pedal and the emergency brake at the exact same time.
Haha. It really does seem like a contradiction at first glance. But mechanically, it makes perfect sense. Let's look at Saturn.
Okay.
Astronomically, it's the planet famous for its massive rings, right? Those rings represent boundaries, limits, and structure.
Right, right.
Astrologically, Saturn is the taskmaster. It's the planet of karma and maturity. It demands solid foundations. So when the sun, which illuminates everything it touches, joins Saturn in your house of friendships, it acts as a massive spotlight on the reality of your social circle.
Oh, I see. So it's basically like auditing the VIP list to the exclusive nightclub of your life. And Saturn is the giant, unsmiling bouncer at the door, checking IDs.
Haha, yes. That is a brilliant analogy. Saturn is absolutely the bouncer. And what the sources are telling us is that Saturn does not tolerate superficiality.
No fake friends allowed.
Exactly. Saturn wants to know if the people in your club actually have the credentials to be there. This week is about getting incredibly honest with yourself. Who truly supports your growth? Who celebrates your wins? And conversely, who is secretly intimidated by your new Uranus-driven confidence?
Oof, that is deep. Because, when you start changing, the people who benefited from you having no boundaries usually get very uncomfortable.
Precisely. And I want to be very warm and reassuring to our listeners here, because the transit reports note that this specific energy might feel a little isolating at first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You might sit back and realize that certain friendships, or even entire group chats you've been part of for years, simply do not serve you anymore. Under the glaring light of that Sun-Saturn conjunction, you might notice the subtle ways people gossip, or plot behind your back, or just fail to show up for you when you need them.
Right. It's like when you share a piece of really good news and you get that tight, fake smile instead of genuine joy.
Ugh, yes. We all know that smile.
My dear Bosak, you are far too precious for fake smiles. Some people are definitely getting their VIP passes revoked.
Absolutely. You are recognizing your value. So this week brings a necessary psychological closure. You are intentionally distancing yourself from those toxic energies.
Do we have to have a big fight about it?
Not at all. You don't necessarily have to have a massive dramatic confrontation. Saturn's energy is actually quite cool and disciplined. It's an internal boundary. You are simply deciding this is the line and you no longer get to cross it. It is a beautiful, mature step toward protecting your own energy.
I really, really love that. And, clearing out the clutter in your social circle is mathematically necessary anyway.
How so?
Well, if your hands are full holding on to toxic, draining friendships, you literally cannot reach out and grab the amazing blessings the universe is trying to hand you. You need empty space to receive new things.
Oh, exactly. That is so true. And the universe is absolutely trying to hand you blessings this week. By doing that social spring cleaning, you are opening the door for some truly golden opportunities.
Tell me everything. What do the charts say the sky is doing to reward our lovely listeners once they set those boundaries?
The sources point to two incredibly beautiful, harmonious aspects happening simultaneously. First, we have Venus, which is your ruling planet, governing love, beauty, and what you value, forming a conjunction with Chiron.
Chiron. Okay, I've seen this name pop up in the charts, but it's not a traditional planet, right? Who is Chiron?
Correct. Astronomically, Chiron is a minor planet. It's essentially a comet with a highly erratic orbit located between Saturn and Uranus. In mythology, Chiron was a centaur known as the Wounded Healer. He was a master of medicine who could heal anyone, but he suffered from a poisoned wound that he couldn't heal himself.
Oh, wow. That's actually kind of heartbreaking.
It is. Astrologically, Chiron represents our deepest emotional wounds, but also our capacity to turn that specific pain into profound wisdom and empathy.
Wow. So when Venus, the planet of love and connection, meets the wounded healer, this is about taking the pain from our past and applying a soothing balm to it.
Exactly. The transit reports describe this as a time of profound emotional release. Someone from your past, perhaps an old partner, or even one of those friends you had to distance yourself from might suddenly appear to offer a genuine apology.
Really?
Yeah. Or, and I think this is even more powerful, you might simply find the internal grace to finally let go of old grudges that have been weighing down your heart. You don't even need their apology, you know? You just stop carrying the weight. Oh, that is so beautiful. It's like a heavy backpack you didn't even realize you were wearing is finally being unbuckled. You get to stand up straight again and just breathe.
It truly is. And while your heart is doing this beautiful, quiet healing work, your career and your wallet are getting a massive, loud boost.
Yes. Bring on the money.
Because at the exact same time, the sources highlight that Mars is forming a gorgeous trine with Jupiter.
Okay, let's explain the geometry here for a second. What is a trine?
A trine occurs when two planets are exactly 120 degrees apart in the sky.
Huh.
If you draw lines connecting them to the Earth, it forms a perfect equilateral triangle.
Nice.
In astrology, a trine is the most harmonious, frictionless angle possible. It means the energies of those two planets are working together seamlessly, supporting and amplifying each other without any blockages at all.
And the two planets forming this perfect triangle are Mars and Jupiter. Now, Mars is the engine, right? Action, drive, courage.
Yeah. And Jupiter is the giant of the solar system, representing luck, expansion, and abundance. So when the engine connects flawlessly with boundless expansion, oh my God, can you look at the chances of the Taurus this week? It will make you smile. I can't believe it.
Isn't it great? The sources literally describe it as a shower of blessings. Mars and Jupiter in a trine aspect bring this magical, almost divine support to your professional life and your finances. This isn't just a slow, gradual build either. This is dynamic, fast-moving luck.
Yes. But how does this actually look in real life? Because we aren't just talking about winning the lottery, right?
Because Mars is involved, it requires your action.
So you have to actually do something.
Exactly. But Jupiter ensures that your action yields massive results. You might finally get the courage, that's the Mars energy, to send a cold email to a company you love. And because of Jupiter, that email doesn't just go to an assistant. It miraculously lands right in the inbox of the CEO who happens to be looking for someone exactly like you.
Oh, I love that so much.
Or a friend acts like a guardian angel and hands over your perfect CV directly to a hiring manager, opening a door for a new job that pays significantly more than you anticipated.
I am just glowing with happiness for you, my dear Bodo. But wait, I noticed something really interesting in one of the sources. There was a note about a way to make this energy even stronger, a little piece of cosmic homework to amplify these blessings.
Yes. The texts offer a very specific, very warm piece of advice. Because there is such a strong aura of divine protection over Taurus right now, the best way to amplify this positive, abundant energy is actually through the act of giving.
Karma in action. What goes around comes around. But how exactly does that work astrologically?
It's the astrological law of correspondence. The universe responds to the frequency we emit. Jupiter represents limitless generosity.
Okay.
So if you want to attract Jupiter's abundance, you have to act like Jupiter. You have to demonstrate that you are a channel for abundance, not a dead end.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
So this week, the sources suggest giving to charity. Or even simpler and honestly so beautiful, just putting out some fresh food and clean water for the street animals in your neighborhood.
I absolutely adore that. Putting out a little bowl of water for a stray cat.
Yes. Caring for those vulnerable, sweet creatures beautifully harmonizes with the protective energy surrounding you. It creates a vacuum of goodwill that the universe is eager to fill right back up.
A little bowl of water for a stray cat, and in return, the universe opens a massive career door for you. That is cosmic magic at its finest.
It really is.
Okay, so we've got spiritual healing, we've audited the VIP list, we've got massive career blessings, we're feeding the puppies and kittens. I mean, life is sounding pretty perfect. But knowing astrology, I feel like there's a catch. Every silver lining has a cloud. Is there a speed bump we need to talk about?
Ha ha ha. Well, you know the cosmos always requires balance. Yes, the transit reports point out one very specific trap to watch out for this week.
Ah, I knew it. So what does this all mean? It means, my dear Taurus, with all this good news, you are going to want to celebrate. And we know how much you love your luxury, your aesthetics, and your food. It's like putting a Taurus in a high-end bakery with a limitless credit card.
Ha ha ha. That is the most accurate visual ever. And that is exactly what the planetary geometry looks like right now. We have this lingering energy from a Venus-Jupiter square.
Okay, we talked about a trine being a harmonious perfect triangle. What is a square?
A square is an aspect where two planets are 90 degrees apart. Imagine two cars arriving at an intersection from different directions at the exact same time.
Yikes.
Right. It creates friction, tension, and a demand for action. It's an itch that absolutely demands to be scratched.
And the two cars crashing at the intersection are Venus and Jupiter. Venus, your ruling planet, which loves pleasure, beauty, and treats.
Yes.
And Jupiter, the planet that loves to expand, exaggerate, and just do everything in a massive way.
Exactly. When they form a square, it creates a massive, almost irresistible urge for overindulgence. Venus says, I want a treat. And Jupiter says, why have one treat when you can have 10?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it is the cosmic equivalent of losing all your boundaries around pleasure.
Oh, boy. I can hear the inner monologue now. I had a great day at my new job. I deserve this designer bag. I healed an emotional wound with Chiron. I deserve an entire tray of baklava.
Ha ha ha, exactly. And the really tricky part about a Venus-Jupiter square is how it messes with your perception of value. This cosmic weather makes everything seem like the most amazing once-in-a-lifetime deal.
Like you're practically losing money if you don't buy it.
Yes. Your brain will literally convince you of that. You will see a buy one, get one, 50% off sign, and suddenly feel compelled to buy out the entire store.
Haha, the ultimate Taurus trap. Those late-night online sales are going to look so incredibly shiny. Oh, this beautiful velvet throw pillow is 30% off. I should probably buy the matching curtains, the vintage rug, and honestly, a whole new sofa to really make it pop.
That is precisely the danger zone. The sources explicitly warn that there is a very high risk of blowing the budget this week, especially on home goods, luxury items, or anything that provides physical comfort.
We have to be so careful.
And it's not just the wallet that's at risk, it's the waistline, too. The urge to overeat sugary treats, rich pastries, and yes, that delicious baklava will be exceptionally strong. The friction of the square makes you feel like you need it to be happy.
So what is the game plan here? Do we just lock ourselves in a dark room and put the credit card in the freezer and a block of ice?
No, not at all. Venus is your ruling planet. You are meant to enjoy the sensory pleasures of life. The advice from the sources is all about conscious moderation.
Okay, moderation.
Right. Enjoy this beautiful celebratory week. Savor your food, enjoy your comforts, treat yourself to something nice.
Yeah.
But just keep one logical eye on your bank account and one eye on your physical limits.
It's all about that grounded earth energy. Enjoy the slice of cake, savor every single bite of it, but maybe don't eat the entire cake in one sitting while buying a new living room set on your phone.
Exactly. Just a touch of Saturn's discipline applied to your Venus desires will ensure that you end this week feeling fantastic on all levels, emotionally clear, professionally successful, and physically healthy without any unnecessary financial stress or a physical stomachache by the time the weekend rolls around.
You can absolutely do this, my dear Bose. I believe in your self-control.
We all do.
Well, looking at this stack of astrological indicators, this has been an absolute joy to unpack. Wrapping up this beautiful cosmic roadmap, I just want to send so much incredibly warm, loving, and hopeful energy to you, our friend Taurus. We adore you, we are cheering for you so loudly, and we are so excited for all the well-deserved blessings coming your way.
We truly are. It is a week of sudden awakenings, profound emotional healing, and incredible abundance. Trust your intuition when Uranus strikes, set those firm Saturn boundaries, and embrace the magic that follows.
Next week, your Taurus is waiting for big surprises. In order not to miss it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel called What Do Stars Say? And if you like our horoscope interpretation of this week, don't forget to like it. Don't be shy to share your comment with us.
And as you step out into this bright, dynamic new energy, I want to leave you with one final question to ponder over your morning coffee.
Ooh, what is it?
If Uranus is shaking up your foundations this week to set you free, what is the one comfortable habit or relationship you are holding on to that is actually your biggest cage?
Oof, what a question. Think about that, my honeys. Sending you plenty of positive energy, lots of love, and so many kisses. Have a sparkling, joyful, pastry-filled, but balanced AF. Bye.